England versus Argentina, two giants, massive rivalry, and one of the biggest matches of the tournament. This one is going to be spicy, my guy. How do you see this match now?
Big game tonight, man. Big game tonight. I can't lie. This is the game we'll be all waiting for. To me, this is the biggest test for Argentina so far in this World Cup. We've all seen that the teams they've played, based on FIFA ranking, they are not some of the best teams. This is the first game they are really playing against the first five in the FIFA ranking. And historically, this is a very massive game for them. We all know what happened one of the World Cups, the hand of God. I think that's the most that's the most popular incident. Yes,
2000. There's 1998 Diego Simeone and the Beckham incident.
Of course.
Korea Japan 2002.
2002.
Beckham knocking out Argentina.
Going out with the red card, right?
No, that was 98.
Okay. So you can see the history. The rivalry is strong. So the fans are all looking up for their players to come and put up the best today. So we are expecting to see a massive game today. You understand me? So I think it's going to be an interesting one. Of course, I'm supporting Argentina. Hopefully, the greatest of all time is going to deliver.
So your greatest of all time. Your greatest.
Well, if you call it my greatest, I'm not going to sit here and argue with you. But the viewers, I'm sure we all know what's happening.
We all know who's the greatest of all time. We all know him.
Well, Messi is there, so we have no problem.
Like I said, it's your greatest of all time.
Say so.
So talking about this game, I've been really impressed with England, especially from the knockout stage. During the group stage, I think it was a bit difficult, not necessarily difficult, because they came up against teams who were setting up in low block, mid block, especially Ghana. When they played Ghana, it was the same thing. So I've been really impressed with them. Reason being that they have shown resilience.
Okay.
Against DR Congo in the round of 32. They actually they considered a goal, I think, in the first 5 minutes and they found a way to still win that game against Mexico, who happens to be one of the host countries. They were down to 10 men and they still found a way to defeat Mexico. And that match was played in Azteca. We know how the high altitude was. They found a way with 10 men to win against Norway.
Mexico has in that place.
Against Norway. They played badly for 90 minutes. They didn't play well for the first 90 minutes, but they still hanged on, found a way to the game to extra time, and they won. And I've been really impressed with that resilience. This team, you're showing character.
I think, in this World Cup, there's one thing I will always say. The people that grow with the competition, they most likely win the competition.
True.
So England, like you said rightly, they've grown. From the group stages, they struggled kind of a bit. But from the knockout, we could see how they grew, especially their last game against Norway. We saw the individual brilliance. Bellingham did a lot of, individual brilliance in that game. So I think, their resilience is something to look out for. But you can still put out Argentina resilience as well. We also saw what happened against Cape Verde. Everybody was expecting a walkover game for Argentina. But Cape Verde put up a strong competition. But Argentina found a way to come out on top in that game. The same thing against Egypt, the same thing against Switzerland. So I think both teams, they've shown character.
But I think I'm seeing it differently. I'm seeing it like it's more like the Messi factor and the whole favoritism for Argentina, because I'm saying this because I feel like if you remove Messi, Argentina would be struggling badly, because we know how good he is. No disrespect to Cape Verde, they tried in this World Cup, but this is a game we would expect them to win easily, even with Messi in there. And then they found it difficult. They found a way at the end of the day to win the game. And then they progressed to Egypt. This is another fixture that on paper we would expect them to win this game easily, but they had to win the game by hook and by crook to win the Egypt game. And then you talk about Switzerland game, the same thing happened. So it's more like you still have Messi and they are struggling, and you can't compare the pedigree of Switzerland, Switzerland, Egypt, Cape Verde to England they're facing today, because this is like a real test for Argentina.
Well, I think I agree with you, but not completely. Yes, the Messi factor has been what is riding them so far. Everybody knows he has the highest goal in their team. He has the highest assist in their team. He has the highest chances in their team. Everything in their team. Well, if FIFA is helping him score goals, then thanks to him. But I don't think that has been the case. It's usually easy when people don't know what to banter with. I think the easiest place to go to, or the most comfortable place to go to, is that FIFA is helping Argentina. Because I don't think. Okay.
There's this narrative going out there in the public that Argentina is being favored by the referees. Let's even leave FIFA. Let's start with the referees. That Argentina are being favored by the referee, slightly or not. I don't know to what extent, but we're seeing some officiating that we expect something to happen and it's not happening. We are seeing some dodgy officiating.
Now let me answer that honestly. Let me tell you something.
Yeah.
I don't think there is any first of all, I believe that FIFA will always favor their big boys first. That's a natural thing. They want their big boys to remain in the competition because of whatever reasons. But for Argentina in particular, I don't think there is any specialty, because if we look at the things people are pointing out, you could also point it in other games, especially big games, other big boys that it happens to. But because there is no much banter against those people, you see people don't talk about it. For example, look at what happened yesterday. Look at the England game against Belgium. We all know that if there is an interception that is not from any of the players in the pitch, the referee has to stop the game.
Norway.
Against Norway, sorry.
Yeah.
The referee has to stop the ball. But also, the goalkeeper cleared the ball. It intercepted with the camera up there and changed direction and let the England go. It stood. If it was Argentina, we all know what would have happened. Everywhere would have rumbled.
No, but I can tell you the difference. The difference is you can't point multiple decisions like this or incidents like this in this thing, like for maybe England.
We have not been watching.
I've been watching. I've been watching a lot of the games. But for Argentina,
even the Norway game.
No, I'm coming for Argentina, you can point multiple incidents.
Wait now, it happens in all games. If
one is a mistake. If it's happening once,
no, that's not a mistake, because in that particular game, the referee has stopped the football play because of an interception. I think he was the one that intercepted it.
Yes,
he knows. You understand? Yes. Then when that one happened, he did not. Even in that same game, Norway scored a goal and it was cancelled. I believe it was rightly cancelled because there was a foul leading to to that goal. But if it was Argentina, in one match, 2 serious controversial incidents, and nobody talked about it.
Are you aware that there's this controversy in Argentina's first match? Are you aware that against Cape Verde?
Let's take it to one point.
No, I don't know.
Let's take it to one point. Against in their first match, which was the controversy you're talking about.
Yeah, against Algeria.
Yes, it's Messi showing stamping his foot on someone's leg. That is not a controversy, because we have clearly seen in the World Cup that this has happened over 5 to 7 times in this World Cup.
That's what I'm saying.
So if it has happened over 5 to 7 times in this World Cup, and that means we've seen where the decision stands with that kind of incident. We've seen that decision is that no card for you, because it even happened yesterday. So we know that, look at what the decision stands. So you can't call it a controversy if they've repeatedly shown you that look at where we stand with this kind of incident. So
to you personally, it's now okay for people to go about showing their stories?
No.
You don't think they're endangering their opponents?
You have to check the intensity of that. That is where the difference comes.
How do you quantify an intensity? We are not there on the field.
No, now the referee is there on the field.
But he's not saying
the referee is there on the field.
Regardless of how you see the physical, you can't quantify
if
this is excessive force or not. You can't quantify.
No, you can't. It is the FIFA rule that when you use an excessive force, for them to say that, for them to say
what is an excessive force,
it is left for them. They say when you use an excessive force, that means they know what is excessive force.
So are you saying that
if a player lunges onto you,
are you saying that guy has broken his leg?
Yeah.
It's fine. It's not excessive. I'm saying like if that guy has gotten injured,
anything that will make him get injured. Anything that will make him get injured means it is an excessive force.
No, you're saying that this thing people get away with it in this World Cup.
Yeah.
I can remember a game. I think was it Iran. I think Iran or Iraq. I don't know. I think it's one of those things. I keep confusing them. But I know one of the players got a red card for the same incident.
It's USA.
I don't know, against US. I think it was against. No,
USA player.
No, I'm not talking about Balogun incidents. I know Balogun. I'm talking during the group stage. I think either Iran or Iraq. Something like that.
Got a red card for what?
Like showing his thought, like just exactly this incident.
But I know the USA guy got a red card for the same
thing. Okay, but anyway, let's keep moving.
This
is not a conversation about the whole controversy, but they favor Argentina.
They know they favor Argentina.
So now this game, what do you think? Like, where do you think? Who do you think are the key players for Argentina and England? And where do you see this game going in terms of the key battles?
Well, to be very honest with you, like you rightly said earlier, the Argentina team, their game revolves around Messi. They have to look for a way to send the ball to Messi because Messi is the creator there, and most likely always the goal scorer. So I think if Messi can have his way, which he usually always does, because he's not standing one place. He's a very he can read the game very well, intelligently, position in spaces where people don't know there are spaces. So if England can look for a way
there's a way
to cover,
I'm sure you don't know his market.
I know you say Declan Rice.
Of course now.
But I heard he has back pain.
Don't worry, he's not fit, but he will still do it.
If he can stay on top of his game, because we've seen people like N'Golo Kante, they couldn't do it. We've seen a lot of people, they couldn't
We're talking about Declan Rice.
Today we're going to see what he will do. Messi is 39. Declan Rice is one of the best midfielders in the world. So
are you now trying to give an excuse for Messi just in case Argentina goes at Messi?
No, there is no excuse. The truth is that England is a better team. No, if you are checking player by player, England is a better team than Argentina. So if England beat Argentina today,
it's expected.
He's not. Yeah, he's going to hurt, of course.
But
he's going to hurt.
If
but
today,
a lot
you hear England lose, England beats Argentina. Does it come to you as a shock or surprise or something you're expecting?
It's not going to come to me as a
so
shock. Because if you check all the odds, you will see that England has a lower odd in terms of betting. You understand?
Oh, really? No,
yes, it's all over there. Yes, England has a lower odd.
Really?
Yes, because almost all prediction, let me not say 80%, over 60% of people's prediction is that England is going to go through. If you look on paper.
Yeah, of course, that's what I'm saying. England is going to that's
so that makes, but Messi.
Okay, you mean a lower odd to win? Oh, okay.
Lower odd to win. Yeah, because then they don't want you to.
Okay, yeah,
you understand what I'm saying?
As expected.
Yes, as expected. So it won't come as a surprise for me, but of course it will come as it will hurt because we Argentina fans, we want Messi to go through. So like you are asking about the key battles and all that, like I said, in the Argentina team, we know that it's going to revolve around Lionel Messi, and if they find a way to cover those pockets of space behind Lionel Messi, I think it's going to be difficult for Argentina. Why the English in the England team? Well, they are good, but I think one thing that is going to hurt them is if you can string 5 to 7 passes, very good 5 to 7 passes together, you can easily break the England team. I saw Norway do it. They couldn't do it repeatedly, but Argentina is one team that is capable of stringing those passes.
I think I have an idea how Argentina will set up. I think Argentina is coming to make this game physical. They are coming to make this game, even though England I feel are more physical than them, but when I mean physical, they are coming to break play. They are not coming to play football. They are coming they are coming with their antics to try to trigger these England players to be upset, to react. You know, the typical South American football, because I think that's that's the approach they will come with. I
beg to differ.
And then my issue with England would be how do they line up, because Bukayo Saka is not fit, and yes, Madueke is my guy. Like I'm a big fan of Madueke, but I've been disappointed, to be honest. Like I'm really disappointed with Madueke. I'm a big fan of him till tomorrow. I've always been a big fan of Noni Madueke, but I think if you start with Madueke, he's been playing badly. They even took him out at halftime against Norway. So I don't think Madueke should start. But then would you want to risk Saka? I think for me, I would prefer Rashford on the right and Gordon on the left.
Rashford on the right?
Yes, strangely, because I don't think Madueke is in that space mentally. But yeah, but I think that's the key. And then John Stones might not start, because I don't think John Stones can play 2 games in a week. And then there's this right back issues. England have been struggling with James, struggling with injury. So we don't know who's going to.
I don't know if he's currently fit. He played.
Yes, he played. He came in the second half. He came in the second half. Yeah.
Well, I think England is going to want to bank on their speed. You understand? And then if they are completely going to focus on that, then maybe what you're saying, they might want to try it. You know, bring Rashford. Of course, he's very fast. They could bring him on the right side, wide out. And I suspect they're going to start either Saka or Madueke for sure. But either of them, Madueke is a good runner.
Yeah.
Gordon is.
So I think Madueke's issue is end product. Like I feel like I would always say Madueke is a player that brings chaos. And
that England team, to me, they've not played the best of football. I think individual brilliance has been a thing for them. So Argentina coming to use that instigative antics and all that, I don't think so. Argentina don't normally do that, especially for the past 5 years or so that they've been, building and working.
So give us a prediction. What's your final prediction of this match?
I can't go for scores, but I believe or I think Argentina will win.
Say it with your full chest.
I said
Argentina will win either by hook or by crook.
And whatever you want to call it.
FIFA will help as usual.
FIFA, please, if you're listening, please help us. Help us.
FIFA, you don't hear.
No, if FIFA help because for whatever
FIFA, you don't hear. They don't admit that they wrong.
What do you think about it? What do you think about it?
I'm saying that whether FIFA comes in this match, let me say it to the camera, whether Argentina has FIFA whether Argentina is going to play with 13 men on this field, I am so confident England is going to go through. England is going to beat this team. I'm extremely confident because this World Cup is coming home. It has no choice. It's coming to England. It has to come to England. Let's see what
happens when you have the greatest of all time in your team.
When you have your greatest of all time, please correct yourself.
The greatest scorer, the greatest goal scorer in the World Cup, the greatest assist in the World Cup, the greatest chances created in the World Cup, the greatest man of the match.
I think in 3 hours,
so everything is about Messi.
In the next 5 hours, we are going to be back here at the end of the game. Thank you.
Thank you.